Hey guys, how's it going? EnteiTainment here. My name is Daniel. Just quickly saying thank you for checking out this video. It means a lot to me and I hope you enjoy it. It is my week 6 battle, our rematch against EzBakeOven and the Texas Tauros, so if you're amped, stay tuned. Thanks. Hello, and welcome to week 6 of the CSL, where I, the Syracuse Sylveons, will be taking on EzBakeOven and his Texas Tauros. This is our second match together, so it's going to be a bit of a rematch. Hopefully we can pick up the win. This is going to be a pretty important battle, since the winner will be able to take the top position in our division. If we look at the spreadsheet, we can see that we are basically tied. He does have a high differential, but in terms of score, we are tied. So this will decide who takes the top position. We do have a lot of the season left. I think we have, I don't even know. I think we're halfway through. How many weeks are there? There's 12. Yeah, so we're only halfway through. So even if we do end up losing this game, there is still a lot of the season to go, including the Boston Bishops, who will be up next. That is Krakenation. That is going to be a hype battle. But we are going to stay focused on this one because a win here would definitely help us out a lot. I'm going to preview the team really quickly in case you happen to miss the team builder. We have Petrie the Aerodactyl, sort of our check to his Arcanine if he brings it, and just gives my team some nice physical bulk, as well as Roost and Defog in case I need to get rid of hazards, and then he's just running Stone Edge for stab and Aqua Tail to hit stuff like Landorus. Then a sort of bulky Dragon Dance Gyarados set. The EVs are pretty complicated, but basically I'll be able to take moves from the Amoonguss or the Cresselia. Those I'm EV'd so that their various stab moves will not be able to break my substitutes, which will come hopefully in handy. Oobleck the Muck. The moves definitely switched on this guy. I decided to go for Gunk Shot, Poison Jab, Shadow Punch, and Shadow Sneak, which might seem really odd. I'm running 2 poison moves and 2 ghost moves. We'll see if I end up regretting not bringing Self-Destruct or Explosion or whatever it is, but basically Poison Jab is more accurate and also a much higher chance to poison than Gunk Shot. Gunk Shot, it doesn't actually make contact, so it's only 30% chance, and if I don't want to risk a miss, then Poison Jab is obviously a much safer move. Shadow Punch will be able to hit the Rotom, and then Shadow Sneak is just for priority and also still has that 30% chance to poison thanks to Poison Touch. We have our lead Focus Sash and Fernape, who can hopefully set up rocks as well as prevent them in the process, and definitely counters the Sneasel if I am at full HP or just out of range of Ice Shard, basically. Then Volcarona, especially defensive Volcarona, still with Quiver Dance and Roost, Fire Blast for stab, and Hidden Power Rock for the Arcanine, although his team is pretty weak to rock as it is. And also he's very specially defensive that he can switch into stuff like Kyurem. Hello, Mitcher! Okay, sorry about that, we're back. Volcarona, as I said, is to switch into Kyurem and can potentially set up and do some damage to his team, perhaps in the late game. And then we're trying to bring back the Calm Mind Trevenant with Rest and Chestoberry. This thing can hopefully set up on a good amount of his team, and I don't think anything really wants to stop me once I do get set up. So that is the team. I'm going to hope it does well. I'm just going to tell him that I am ready when he is, and we will get this underway. I'll just cut until he, oh, never mind, he's ready. Alright, we're going to challenge him right now then. After I check EVs, as per usual. Petrie, Gyarados, Muck, Fernape, Volcarona, and the Trevenant. It says I've been disconnected, but I don't think I was. I will refresh the page, but I'm pretty sure I was not disconnected. Let us try that again. Alright. OU versus EzBake. This is the correct team. Let me just get the team builder open so that we don't have to go for that. And I will go ahead and challenge him. So yeah, hopefully this goes well. He does of course bring the Rotom as well as the Azumarill, so it's pretty scary. This is basically the team I was expecting. He didn't bring the Sneasels, so we might not need to keep Kerchak around. Definitely some of the pressure is taken off of the Kerchak, so I can just sort of lead with it and go for taunt, depending on what he wants to lead with himself. He could lead with the Aggron, or maybe even Rotom, I'm not sure. If he wants to lead right with the Azumarill, it'd be a little scary, but luckily he does not. Pretty sure I can take anything from this, so I'm just going to go for the Stealth Rock here. If he wants to go into his Azumarill, I am actually going to taunt that thing, since I cannot let him get a Belly Drum off on me. He actually goes into his Arcanine, so that's fine. I'm going to go into Petrie here. I want to try to figure out what kind of set he is, and I think Petrie should be able to take a move from him. If he wants to go for the Wild Charge, oh geez. So it appears he's actually a banded set, because I don't think that should have done that much. We'll look at regular Aerodactyl, but if we put in max defense, Impish, how much, where are you, Impish? There you are. Arcanine, let's see if he has to be banded. That did a lot of damage. Still shouldn't have taken, I guess I don't have HP investment. What? How did that kill me? Max defense Impish. I am looking at regular Aerodactyl, right? Max defense Impish. Aerodactyl, Arcanine. Oh, he's Adamant Band. Yeah, he's Adamant Band. Or something. That was crazy. Okay, well. I can kind of go into Trevenant here, I think, and be okay. Since, I mean, I'll like quadruple check everything, but I'm max defense, max attack. Wild Charge has a very small chance to kill. This is Adamant, max attack, banded, Arcanine, regular Aerodactyl. These are the regular Aerodactyl sets, right? Or the regular Aerodactyl stats. 65 defense, right? Yeah. Yeah, he like high rolled me with a choice banded Wild Charge, I think. So I'm gonna go into the Deku and just assume that he is banded. There's no way he's not banded, that's ridiculous. I really hope I didn't mess that up, but I'm pretty sure he's banded. Okay, he is. He goes into the Crest, which is actually good for me, because it will allow me to set up further. He can try to T-Wave me, but I can definitely just go for Rest after that. So I'm gonna Calm Mind again. He does go into his Arcanine, but he's basically forced to go for the Flare Blitz here. He can predict my Gyarados, I guess, if he wants to, but I don't think he has the liberty to do that. I think he just has to go for the Flare Blitz, as he does, and I do take that very well. I can go for Substitute here and try to set up with Gyarados instead. He goes into his Azumarill, which is interesting. I'm just gonna DD. He might Belly Drum, but that'd be very brave of him. He does. Okay. Wow, are you serious? Hang on. Gyarados to Azumarill, Belly Drum. He's not minus attacks, we need to max that out. Oh, it's still gonna be +5. Alright, let me just change my nature, or change my ability, since I'm not. Okay. So, but Hustle's gonna increase my attack. Okay, Flare Boots. Okay, so Aqua Jet does not do very much. If I can get to +2, or wait, what is he at right now? He's at 63. Sorry, that's the wrong thing. He is at 63 right now, so if I get to +1, I can probably kill him, which is what I'm at right now. but I need to actually connect. So I'm gonna go for the bounce here. He could just Aqua Jet me, I guess, but he does not, and he again ends up going for the knockoff, so that's fine by me. Hopefully we connect here and manage to take him out, as he actually lives on 1 HP. So that's a little unfortunate, but I can just go for the waterfall. Alternately, I could go for a sub. Let's see, Aqua Jet, because he's probably just going to Aqua Jet for damage, knowing that he's dead. Will that leave me enough HP to go for a sub if he does 50? No, it's not. That really sucks that he lived that on 1 HP. I'm going to have to switch out against the Rotom, unfortunately, unless I want to assume he's Specs, which I don't know if I'm comfortable doing. Alright, so we're just going to have to take this Aqua Jet, unfortunately. I couldn't go for Substitute there. That was probably a roll, since he did live on 1 HP, and that really sucks. But not a whole lot I can do about that. We are going to go back into... Well, see, here's the thing. If he is not Scarfed, if he's Specs, I don't think he... Is he really Scarfed? What's 233 times 1.5? 1.5. 349. I guess if you went into it... I don't know if I need to, I don't know if I can risk this. Let me get some water. Let's see. Let me think long and hard about this before I make a rash decision. I feel like if he went into this, he knows he's faster. I feel like he has to be Scarfed if he actually went into this. Otherwise, he's making like the greatest bluff of all time. So, since that is the case, I feel obligated to switch, but I don't really know what to switch into. Do I need a Gyarados? Gyarados is nice for the Arcanine. I think I do need to keep Gyarados. Alright, if he isn't Scarfed, he's bluffing me like the realest man, but we do have to switch out into Oobleck. He might not have Thunderbolt. That wouldn't be that wouldn't be weird for him not to have Thunderbolt. He might predict my switch back into the Gyarados, so I'm just gonna go into Deku, because obviously I can't really be taking hits from this Landorus, especially EQs. So he does just go right for the EQ. I can Shadow Ball, since he probably wants to go back and do his Arcanine. As he actually goes for the knockoff. Okay. So that's a little unfortunate. I can go for Rest here, since knockoff actually won't kill me, I believe. So that's good. He does go for the U-turn. Okay, so I'm going to Rest here, and I might be able to get my Berry. If he goes into the Arcanine, which he probably should, he actually goes into the Crest. I don't know, I'm not sure why he did that. I unfortunately do not get my Berry, so that's no fun. But I'm just going to go for the Calm Mind here. He has Charge Beam. He wants to play with me. You're crazy. You're absolutely out of your mind. Why am I not harvesting? Oh, it was knocked off. I don't harvest it back? Oh, wow. I didn't realize that. Huh. Okay. Well, I will still be able to go for the Calm Mind here. So I don't think this is a game he should be playing with me. How low is his Arcanine? His Arcanine's dead to a Shadow Ball if he tries to switch in. I feel like I should just go for the Shadow Ball. Why are you doing this? I do get the special defense drop, which is pretty clutch. He will have Moonlight and stuff though, which is unfortunate. But I can still just Calm Mind. Is that worth it though? Should I just keep clicking Shadow Ball? Because I don't want him to like just randomly pull one into the Arcanine. He actually is just gonna go for a Moonblast. Okay. He does lower my special attack, so I guess that counters the special defense drop there, as he ends up critting me and lowering my special attack again. What is going on? Okay, hopefully he doesn't crit me again, as he doesn't. Alright, so that's good. We do get the rest off. I'm surprised he's just staying in like this. I don't think That's very smart. Okay, he does go into the Arcanine now, so that makes sense. Do I need this? I mean, he can set up and win the game, so I feel like I probably do want to keep this. He might just go for Wild Charge. I'm just going to go into Volcarona since I will be able to outspeed him. I think I can take a... Well, I could have taken a Wild Charge, but he will go down to his own recoil. And now I think Trevenant should be fine. Unless he wants to go into the Lando. But I think Trevenant will be okay here. He goes into the Rotom. I'm just going to switch into the Muck. He's probably going to go for Shadow Bolt or something. And we can see how much that does. It does 15%. So I guess he is Scarfed, actually, looking at that. We're just going to go for a Gunk Shot. Actually, he's probably going into his Aggron. Okay. I'm going to try to pull a double into my Trevenant since there's no way he's going to stay in here. I think Aggron is definitely his best play. I'm sorry, I'm shaking. I don't know what's going on. I'm super nervous. I'm just going to go into the Trevenant. There's no way he stays in seeing that damage, as he does go into the Aggron. So that's good. I can burn off my other turn of sleep, as he might go back into the Rotom. Let me get some water. It's really good we got rid of his Azumarill and Arcanine extremely quickly. I feel like once we kill his Rotom, we will be able to win this game fairly comfortably. He does go for the Fire Punch, so that's crazy. Let's see. What should I do here? I am faster. Let's see, Fire Punch to 38. So that is actually a 2-hit KO, unfortunately. So, I guess we're going into Gyarados and just kind of sacking him. I don't know how I feel about that. I could just go for Shadow Ball and get damage. Maybe I'll do that instead. I'll just go for the Shadow Ball here. I guess this Trevenant is destined to never work. He actually goes for the late game rocks, so that could become an issue. I'm just going to go for Shadow Ball again. Like, the damage I can get on this thing just enables my Infernape to 100% kill with Overheat, and that is what I need from Infernape right now. Blaze kicks in at a third, I think, so I don't think we're at that range right now. But I can still just Overheat, even if the Cresselia wants to come out. I think I'll be okay. He does decide to just stay in and sack his Aggron. I didn't really have a switch in, which is why I let Trevenant die. But this Cresselia could definitely be an issue, since I won't be able to kill him anymore. I'm gonna go for Overheat again. I think I'm forced to. He might have this, actually. Yes, he does go for the EQ. I guess he's Scarfed. Is he Scarfed? That's kind of weird that he would go for EQ if he's Scarfed. Okay. Let's see, what is my best chance here? I think just going for Waterfall? Since he has to go... Oh, he goes into the Crest. Okay. That does not enough, unfortunately. So it looks like we are actually going to go down to EzBake. He definitely played better than the last time we faced him, so definitely well done EzBake. I think I might have misplayed with that Trevenant. I think I should have kept him around, because I have nothing to kill this Crest once that thing dies, obviously. He goes for the Thunder Wave. I guess he doesn't have Psychic. So that's a little weird. How much did Shadow Sneak do? 13. Oh, whatever. Yeah, he's gonna win by stalling me out effectively, but I'll just let it go. There's really no point in me forfeiting since he's gonna win the game anyways. Definitely a weird set on the Cresselia. it's not, I don't know, like, it's not as good as his Calm Mind spread, I don't think. I guess, oh, maybe because my team is so weak to electric, that's why he decided to run it. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's fair. I'll give him that. My team is very weak to electricity, so we do miss the gunk shot. I'm just kind of clicking random moves here. We are unfortunately going to lose. I mean, it doesn't matter. But thanks. We're just gonna click gunk shot again as he goes for the moonlight, and we miss again. Yeah, so I guess we're never running gunk shot again on this muck. Oh my gosh, the inaccuracy is real. Wow, that does a lot. Jeez. Muck is crazy. It's whatever. I do get paralyzed, it's fine. I'm kind of okay with that. He just outplayed me, honestly. He played much better than I did. I think... what am I even trying to say? I think he has the team matchup. He just didn't recognize his potential the first time we had our match. And I did bring a defensive Gyarados that match, which completely shut down his Azumarill. I guess I'll be able to look at this battle and see what I could have done differently. I guess sacking my Trevenant probably wasn't the best, but I needed to keep everything else. I don't think I could have gone into anything else. Muck just devours these. Can we just have a standing ovation for Muck? He didn't end up bringing the Kyurem, which is where Muck actually would have shown, or shined? Shown? I don't know, but he didn't actually bring the Kyurem, which is unfortunate, because Muck can take specs hits from that thing, and that is absolutely insane. His Kyurem has a very formidable special attack set, but we are going to go down to EzBake. Definitely well played, man. Much better performance than our first game. Noticing that Charge Beam Crest did do something. I mean, I guess I wasn't ready for that, but I don't think I was unprepared for it. It's not like he didn't sweep me with it, he just killed my final mon with it, so it's not that big of a deal. I will try to provide some sort of post-game summary here. Although I did kill his Azumarill and Arcanine very quickly, he did take out my Aerodactyl and my Volcarona very quickly, so sort of some trade-offs there that I'm not sure if I'm okay with those trades. Volcarona would have been able to sort of relieve some pressure off of Muck, especially once the Arcanine died. I could just freely Fire Blast, and the Azumarill was dead as well. Definitely a weird play on his part going for the Belly Drum against a Gyarados behind a sub. His survival on 1 HP might have been the difference, unless that's a Scarfed Rotom, which I'm assuming it is since he brought it in like that. So I'm just gonna tell him GG again because he's putting it in the chat. I don't want to be a poor sport because that was definitely a good game, and I'm not really upset by that loss. I think he just outplayed me. I'm trying to think about what I could have done differently, and it's just not a whole lot. I could have... there was one turn where I calm-minded with Trevenant, even though the switch into Arcanine was extremely obvious. So I could have Shadow Ball there instead, and I think that would have given him one less switch into Rocks, which could have been all the difference, honestly, since that Arcanine did end up taking out... What did it take out? Actually, I guess it took out Volcarona, so maybe it wasn't that big of a deal. Let's see. Vacuum Wave on the Infernape might have been a questionable move slot, although I don't think there's really anything else I would have wanted to run instead that could have actually helped me. Maybe Fire Blast, but it's weird. I don't think I would run Fire Blast and Overheat. That's kind of bizarre. Yeah, because Aerodactyls didn't get to do anything, neither did Volcarona. Just a lot of pressure was applied to Muck, I think, right away. And even though he was our last Mon, he just can't deal with Landorus. I needed my Trevenant to be healthy in order to deal with Outlanders, and especially once he knocked off my berry. I honestly didn't realize it worked like that. I thought I would still harvest the berry after it had been knocked off, so I guess that's a learning experience for me. I was definitely not prepared for that, so good play on his part. There weren't any outstanding predictions or anything. It was, like I've been saying repeatedly, it was more just I kind of got outplayed, which I'm not used to, honestly, and this is definitely a different player than I faced week 1, so really good job, EzBake. That was awesome to sort of witness, even though you beat me pretty soundly. I'm not really upset at all. That was just really good battling on your part, and definitely shows how you have grown as a player over these last 5 weeks. That's something I was not expecting to see. So yeah, definitely well done there. And I'm glad that match was not nearly as hacksy as our first one. I know you were getting pretty upset, but obviously there was, well, at the end I got hacks, but that didn't matter at all because he was going to kill me eventually anyways. It was just a matter of when he actually managed to kill me with a charge beam. Very, very weird set on the crest. I don't know if Thunder Wave really helps you out that much, but I guess you do you. So we are gonna lose to EzBake, which is fine, since, as I've been saying, he just played very well. And next week, as I said at the beginning of this video, we are going to be facing Krakenation and the Boston Bisharps in an attempt to sort of swing back the tide, as it were, since we are now going to be... Can I just put this in myself? Will Zoops be mad if I put this in myself? I don't think so. So I'm going to change this now. We are 3-3 with a -3. We have now lost 3 straight, which is pretty unfortunate. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No one asked for the date. Stop that. No. Stop. Stop. Don't make the date. Hello? Okay, maybe I shouldn't do this. What is happening? Why is it doing that? I don't want the date. I do not want it. 3-3. Please do not make the date. I would appreciate if you did not. For Christ's sake. Okay, well, I guess I can't do this. Never mind. We're just gonna... What if I just... Oh, no? Wait. What if I just do that? Oh, you need the little... Ooh, you need a little thing. Okay. Okay, now I see. And he will be 4-2 with a 7 differential. So definitely good for him. He will be top of his division. I will be -3. This is loss 3. This is win 2. Zoops is not on right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I have editing privileges for some reason, so that's fine. I'll do the rest of the editing off screen, but that is going to be the match. Thank you, BC Lions, for watching. BC Lions is a subscriber and definitely a very passionate one at that, so definitely thanks for coming out for the battle. I'm sorry it was a little disappointing. I did get hammered pretty soundly, but I don't think I had many options. Yeah, just Scarf's Rotom. If that was Specs Rotom, that was the greatest bluff of his entire life, but since that it only did like 20% to Muck, I think it was probably a Scarfed Rotom, not a Specs Rotom. But I'm going to stop babbling on. I can't even speak anymore. I hope you guys are excited for the next week against the Boston Bisharps. Hopefully we'll be able to get some kind of comeback going, because we're on a bit of a dry streak. We were undefeated and now we have lost 3 times in a row, so that's rough. But we are going to hope to bounce back. I think I'm starting to overthink these battles, which might sort of lead to my downfall. I was really expecting him to bring Kyurem and the Sneasel, and when he didn't, that sort of put me at a disadvantage, since Volcarona is really only here for the Kyurem, honestly. And since he didn't bring it, Volcarona is no longer useful, and actually ended up dying almost immediately, I think, to that Arcanine. Although I guess Volcarona did end up taking out that Arcanine sort of by recoil damage, but I don't know if that counts. Maybe that's another kill to Arcanine since he killed himself. Who knows? But I think that is going to do it. Any very last, final, closing thoughts. I mean, Muck is a champion. Muck is an absolute god. He was taking those hits. If Kieran was here, he would have taken even more hits. I don't know if you guys have seen this calc, but if we look at Muck, and we look at the Specs Kieran, let me just show you. This is timid, this isn't modest, but holy cow. Earth Power is a super effective move and does not 2-hit KO. That is insane. If he's modest, you know, it's a bit of a different situation, but it's a very low chance to 2-hit KO. And Draco doesn't even 2-hit KO because of the special attack drop. So Muck is an absolute god. Run Muck. Assault Vested Muck is insane. He doesn't get Drain Punch, which would make him really crazy. Probably bump him up a tier, honestly, if he got Drain Punch, but that's okay. Yeah. I guess that Trevenant set isn't gonna work. I shouldn't have tried before the Arcanine was dead, though. I'm talking a lot about this game. Maybe I should just make a video about it. I don't think so, though. I think you guys have heard enough. I just got outplayed, and that's just how Pokemon works sometimes, and that's how we're gonna have to roll with it, and we're gonna have to learn from this, and come back next week with a fighting spirit, because that's what we're gonna need to take on Krakenation and his Boston Bisharps. So, at long last, I am finally going to stop rambling on. I'm sorry if that was too long of an outro for you guys, but I hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a like if you did, or dislike if you didn't, and feel free to tell me why either way down in the comments section. You can also leave any questions or concerns down there, and I'll make sure to get back to you as soon as I can. And yeah, it is, it's 11:59. All right, I'm gonna wait till midnight so I can say enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Give it 1 minute. Put in the comment section who your favorite Mon is on my team. I love Infernape. You guys already know I love Infernape. He might not be the most productive fellow as of late, but hey, he got a kill. That's more than most of my team can say right now. Unfortunately. Who killed the Azumarill? Oh, Gyarados. Yep, so I really like Infernape, but let me know who your favorite Mon on my team is. I haven't used the Tornadus yet. I really want to try to use them because we're halfway through the season and I haven't used them yet, so I feel kind of guilty. I haven't used poor Tornadus, but it is at last midnight, so enjoy the rest of your Sunday. This has been Daniel and EnteiTainment out. So I don't think the Charizard will kill me, but I guess we will find out. We do get the Mach Punch on the Terrakion, who will go down. The Heat Waves, and Regigigas does hang on, and will be able to return the Charizard back to pick up the kill. I don't think the crit matters.